Hey folks, welcome back to Wizardry 7. When last we left off, I had no idea what was going on with the chest here. And, I don't know, like the life stealer. Look at all the cool stuff we got. Yeah, so, wouldn't you know it, you do need the Fool's Map. And, not having the Fool's Map meant, this chest would be inaccessible to us. So guess who had to go back into the Cosmic Forge editor, edit a whole bunch of stuff, figure out where the Fool's Map was. Oh yeah, it was, it was a thing. We disarmed the trap, and we found a sword and a wand and a lance and a sword and an armor and a jewelry and a staff and an armor. Now we're really going to have to play a good old game of, hey Blythe, what's that? Maybe even some, hey Angie, what's this? Whew. All right. And the chest doesn't disappear. Huh. I mean, I could very well have broken something where this chest didn't disappear. Yeah, and that chest is still there. Well, I guess I'm just not gonna take the stuff there, because the chest probably shouldn't still be there. So what do we have? Let's identify things. We found a pestilent fauchard. 10 to 26 damage and does poison and disease. Maybe that's a thing we'll keep for our back row folks. We've got a super horn. Does Superman. There you go. Have a super horn, Deirdre. A mana stone. A scimitar of misfortune. Oh my. Does disease and drain. +3 to hit. Well, I guess I'll be looking up the stats of these weapons. Oh, goodness. Level 5 is not good enough to identify that wand. Okay, level 6. Merlin's wand. Oh my. 6 to 12 damage. +4. Regen +1. You can cast Ice Ball and an attack. It'll do stone or kill the enemy. Oofda. And yeah, I don't even need to waste the MP on that. That's not gonna be identified. Actually, you know what? Invoke that mana stone. Get yourself some mana. Who else is short? You're pretty short. Okay, there we go. Let's identify a little bit more. A diamond-tipped probably lance. 10 to 28 damage, plus 1 to hit. Power to kill. Cool. Ooh, yeah, Blythe, you're carrying way too much. Maybe you should have been jacking up your strength like Angie here. Mage's U bow. No damage to no damage, plus 2 to hit, insanity, and instant kills. Wow, if only I actually cared about using bows. Toxic stars. Got a pretty good find in this chest. A frozen dagger, 6 to 10 damage. Isn't one of our characters using a frozen dagger already? Chilling dagger. Okay, I thought something like that. Frozen, chilling. What's the diff? The frosty lucerne hammer. Wow. Chilling, frosting, freezing. All kinds of stuff. Okay, you're carrying a little too much now too, aren't you? Oof. The old, that doesn't do it. Wow. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna have to rest up a little bit. Oh, lordy, 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 folks. I might just stop the recording here, because I'm going to have to rest and then identify and then rest and identify and rest and identify, and oh yeah, that's going to take some extra time. I'll show you what we got when we're all done. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So we got a lot of loot out of there and the previous chest we had found, and I've identified it all. And what we got is we have the Avenger, a one-handed sword, Pandora's wand, an offhand weapon. We found a mighty bust halty. I'm assuming that's a mighty bustier halter top. You know, the kind of thing that my Valkyrie wants to wear. And some plainmail leggings. We've got a scimitar of misfortune, a Merlin's wand, another mighty bustier halter top, more plate leggings. The mighty bustier halter top is an item that you can use, you can invoke, I should say, and that jacks up your strength score. So hip hip hooray, Blythe and Angie have higher strength scores now. We found a mind blade and another Merlin's wand, a Sai staff, and some tridents of the sea for our other characters. So everyone's got some upgrades out of here, and there's gobs of stuff that I just dumped rather than carry around, because at this point gold is irrelevant and I'm not really planning on going back to Palooks or to Rosarians to turn in stuff. And let's look at the map. Okay, yep, that's the way I want to go. Oh, should probably save, because I've taken steps without saving. Is this the right way, or is this a side passage? This is the right way. Ooh, I missed squares. Let's just back up. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, encounter. Let's see how my new weapons do. Cool. A chest? Again, I don't know what's up with this, but okie dokie. We'll give it a go. Huh. I have no idea. Random chest. Huh. Clearly, there was a problem with that. I might have broken something when I went into the Cosmic Forge editor to get that Fool's Map back in our possession. Just a sec, folks. I'm gonna go see what the heck's going on with that. Alright, we're back. Yes, I had bonked something fiercely in there. I was trying to recreate where I got the Fool's Map out of, and apparently saved over something. So there's supposed to be empty loot, which is what happens when you kill monsters and they don't drop anything. And somehow I had, when I was trying to recreate the Fool's Map treasure, I accidentally saved that in the position of where the empty loot is. So I just went in and edited so that the empty loot is really empty again, instead of containing the mystery ray and Fool's Map, which I don't know how I got the mystery ray in there. I was probably just dinking around with, trying to figure out how to add items, and again, I didn't think I was editing that, and well, you know, just bonked it all up. But I have now unbonked it, which is not something you can do in real life. So just remember, folks, in real life, save before you start bonking things. If you don't... Huh. Okay. Clearly... I thought I saved? Let's save and quit here. Save. Load save game. Okay. Maybe that'll clear the cache of the program, and so it won't try to redo this stuff. Am I in the right area again? Huh. I don't know what's going on. Did I just miss all this stuff the first time through? I must have. Wow. Thraxes! Well, this will be a real good test of how good our weaponry is. After we hide, of course. Oh no, Edith! Edith, where did you learn to get paralyzed by Thraxes? I learned it from Deirdre, Dad. Deirdre. Disappointment. I did not notice. Crust Thraxes. Cave Thraxes. Well, we have many different kinds of Thrax. But guess what? They can all fall to nuclear blast. So, yeah, we're not going to try out our weaponry just yet. We're just going to play with nuclear blasts. You know, back up. Just unparalyze her if you can. Apparently you can't. Oh, there you go. There, that way Edith just doesn't stand there and take it. Connie, I just wanted to let you know I'm very disappointed in you for failing to cast Nuclear Blast. Okay, we need to heal Connie. I mean, Edith. The one that I'm healing. That's the one I want to heal. That's right. Okay, now let's go. That does the trick. That does it quick. That does the trick, and it leaves me not sick. And I clearly have a problem that I need to go back and try to fix again. Well, let's just repeat my statement about bonking things and hope I can go and thoroughly unbonk it. Hey, levels for more! Alright, so I'm gonna save the game, and I'm gonna cut again, and try to fix this one more time. Alright, I'm back again. Let's see if it took this time. I just redid what I did the last time, so don't know if that's actually going to solve the problem or not, but in the data file it looks like there's absolutely nothing in the empty loot. So, yeah, empty should be empty. And if it is not empty, then I have no clue. Oh, to Godzilla! I am in expert mode still. Let's hide. Oh my goodness. Well, guess what I'm gonna do? We're gonna terminate that game. We're gonna reload our save game. We're gonna wander that direction, but we're gonna save our game before we get into the fight with Godzillas. Fighting Godzilla is kind of silly if you haven't saved your game recently. Okay, back up 1, 2, 3 to the left, forward. Go on, 1, 2, 3 to the left, forward. Let's get that square. Okay. Other encounters. Alright, let's fight this other encounter before we fight Godzilla. And before we fight Godzilla, we will rest and we will buff. We found meat. That's not a bug. That's just plain old meat. Alright, let's save and rest. I don't think we need to have magic screen against Godzilla. I mean, it's not like when Godzilla casts magic at us, so yeah, I guess there's no point in that. Alright. That's not Godzilla. There's Conchiliadas. And other gigantic worms. whom we are somehow totally not able to hide from. What the F? What the F, game? We all have a 100 ninjutsu. Okay, I do not like how this is going. Let's just get through this round of 40-some bugs breathing acid spray at us. I mean, Blythe got to hide. I mean, in theory, I could have her nuclear blast from the shadows and resurrect the whole party. Okay, I was not expecting that encounter. Anywhere else we can go before we do this? Yeah, I could go over there. But, oh, I also could go up there. Have I got that square now? I do. Okay, since I left, let's actually go over here and make sure I get the rest of these areas before I go over that way and get my rear kicked by some conchuladas. Okay, that's the square. Just approaching it from a different direction. And now it's just glow moths. WTF, game. These better not be super glow moths. Nope, they're not. Hey, but this will be a good test to see if the treasure was fixed. It was not. Oh, crap-a-moly. Okay, there's nothing there. Well, I am stumped. Apparently I have borked things royally. And let me tell you, royal borking, that takes a lot. Huh. Yeah, I have I'm just gonna have to figure out what's up with that, because I mean, it's not a huge pain in the butt just to constantly tell it, no, I don't want the loot, but I shouldn't have to. I guess getting the fool's map that you dropped somewhere many sessions ago is more difficult to figure out than getting your way into the Yumpani city of Ukapir after you've pissed off everyone in the Yumpani armed forces. Deirdre leveled up. Some speed? Eh. I thought you could do more than just that, but good for you, girl. Good for you. Take some gumption, some initiative to get a point of speed rather than just lay around getting poisoned all day. And paralyzed. Alrighty. We have not fallen off the map yet. Right? Right, okay. Just closed it in. So, to the right, forward, right, right. Right, forward, right, right. Okay. Got it. Both areas unexplored. Because you never know when some Godzillas or Conquiladas or anything else might just show up and kick your butt. There we go. Yep, going the right way. Yep, we had that little jump in the screen. All right, back on the boat. All right. Now, if we kept going south, we would get where we need to go, which is Dragon Mountain or something like that. But let's go east. This area of islands over here is, I believe, just about where we go to get to the last dungeon in the game, the island of crypts. And you go through the crypt to get to the place where the astral dominate is, but we are not going there yet because we don't have the tools we need. Oh, look at that. Deirdre gets paralyzed. Ho, ho, ho. And Angie, too. Well, that's a disappointment. Angie, I thought you were better than that. And even after we quit and reloaded, we still have this textual hangover here of stuff. I don't know what it was, Blythe, but you really did something pretty fancy to have your initial up there, forevermore. Anyway, we can leave those islands behind with a little bit of knowledge that we've kind of mapped out where they are on the map. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, it does make sense. You know, you map things on a map, but we have located them upon the map. There we go. Less overuse of the same word. Connie. You know, Firestorm's good enough. They're all just in one party. What do falling stars do? Try that. What's a tsunami do when you're in water? Fran, find out. But don't cast it on our boat. Well, those redfish are not very strong. I guess we're not going to find out what the tsunami does. Sailing, sailing. You know, maybe we should rest and Get that paralysis off? Nah, let's just cast spells. That did not do the trick. Alright. Give him another level 4. There we go. So just 8 levels worth of paralysis. Except on Angie, maybe because she was paralyzed more recently. There you go. Now let's look at our map. We should be just about at the east side. Of the inner sea. Right when I was about to save. Floaters, jelly stingers. Oh, we can get level 5. Nuclear blast now. Let's dial down to level 4. Thanks. You know what? We have not been blessed for a while. Give us a blessing, Blythe. We appreciate that. Thanks. And a nuclear blast, Connie. Please don't fizzle it. Deirdre, why don't you, I don't know. The super horn. Yeah, that's what we want. Oh, that only affects one of us? The loot layer of haste? That'll affect our whole party, I hope. Oh, Edith, what do I want you to do? Yeah, just fight. Same with you, Fran. We can hope those nuclear blasts take out a lot of them. Good job, Connie. Good job getting that nuclear blast off. Look at that. We killed all the monsters. Oh, right. I was going to save right before that encounter. Now I have saved. Good for me. Okay, we are just south, actually, of the entrance to the Lesser Wilds. So we will exit this area and then circle around that wooded peninsula to get to the north end. I mean, I know I haven't been, quote-unquote, playing very long here, but I did a lot of looking at loot and trying to figure out how to unscrew up what I did when I was trying to fix the Fool's Map problem. So... yeah, I know I'm on Wickham Boat. Oh, right, I can't use map because she's asleep. Oh, game. You and your realism of, you can't have someone use an item when they're paralyzed or asleep. And dragging a sleeping or paralyzed person into the water drowns them. God bless you and dang you for your attention to detail. So anyway, like I was saying, so it may not be a very long video today, but I have been doing a lot of game-related stuff. On my end here. Let that nuclear blast do the heavy lifting. Or our critical hits. You know, nuclear blast, critical hits, and they're all good. Yeah, it's all good. Yay, Edith got a level. A little bit of personality. Cool. Don't worry, Edith, I always thought you were a very personable person. Alright, got some fire magic. Got some of these things. That's a 7-point. Hazard shield's a 10. Got a couple 10s there. And I'm going to take the 9 though, because I use a lot of fire magic with nuclear blasts. Alright, Angie, what are we looking like here? Yeah, just mapping out every little nook and cranny. Mapping out every cook and cranny. That's like mapping out every cook and granny. There's a lot of grannies who cook, and I'm not going to map them all out. Thank you very much, folks. Alright. Oh, Connie, you're out of spell points too. Deirdre, you're up for casting Nuclear Blast. Yeah, level 4 seemed to do the trick. Getting a whole lot of fish that are not affected here. Well, I mean, technically fish or piranha, because, I mean, you know, a piranha is a fish, but within the game text here, fish and piranha are different types of monster, and so I should be more detailed about that. Oh, my lord, that's a lot of XP. Alright, we are now at the gateway to the Lesser Wilds. And again, folks, I know it's not going to be a long video, but I've been here a long time doing Wizardry 7 stuff. Oh, for crying out loud. I just want to rest and be able to say goodbye to folks. Stinking night rooks. Better not be vampire vultures critting me to death. Yay, not vampire vultures critting me to death. Okay, Angie, just give yourself some healing here. Deirdre, touch yourself. Okay, Fran. You get to play with Angie and her mighty bustier halter top. I know, kind of turns you on. Alright, there we go. Let's save the game here. And let's say, folks, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and you don't have empty loot spawning whenever you kill monsters.